Build a monument. 54 by 69. 69, that's an uneven. Yeah, but it's a funny number. Build it. Look how beautiful our base is out there now. Excellent. So, the next set, I'm going to do 2 more hydroponics. 1 drugs, 1 half cotton, half medicine, I think. We are going to need to start getting some uranium to do the ship. So, after we get this next section done, I guess we'll go mine uranium. Malaria on even more people now. Okay, well, that sucks. How often do I use penicillin? Usually when I have a smaller colonist count and I'm playing in like a jungle tile or something like that. It can be good to use in general. I mean, if you can just maintain it, there's no downside to having it. I usually don't really try to... Oh my god, kid. Oh, okay. They're watching. I was about to say, did you just operate on someone or something? Anyway, generally on maps that have a higher disease probability, like jungle, tropical maps. Does Perry buff turrets? No, he does not. The reason I have the turrets is oftentimes when a breach raid comes through the wall, they will attack a turret. And sometimes that can mean they use up their doomsday or triple rockets, or it just pulls their attention while I flank them. So we actually have the turrets just to pull aggro on things breaking through the wall. Cold snap. Concrete baby has become a child. All right. Hey, let's do an experiment with concrete baby and just let them remain as a vat person forever. It's not really an experiment. We've done it before, but concrete vat. All right, let's see what happens. Vat soldier army. So we'll tell all these people getting pregnant. It's like, don't you dare have another child. I'll lock them in a vat forever. Oh, you mean I don't have to raise them? Hey, wait a minute. It's supposed to be a negative. All right, so let's go ahead and plan this out. Excellent. I just matrix that baby. Well, we're not using it as a battery. In fact, we're having to use power to keep it alive. So it's a net negative. So it's a real inconvenience to the power grid and to just me personally. Growth moment for Casket Child. All right, Casket Child. They also maxed out. So, oh, I wonder what I'll pick. Let's go with Quick Sleeper here. We're going to raise you to be Shooting Specialist Doctor. Robot's not worth it. Just depends on what kind of playthrough you're doing. Yeah, they can be good. I already did a full Mechanitor playthrough. That was my first biotech playthrough. But yeah, no Mechanitor in this run. We're at 420,000 wealth. Hopefully the cold snap ends before we get hit, but... Alright, breach raid. Is it pirates? I don't remember. It's tribals. These guys are screwed. Why'd you have to go after the doors? Oh, the turret. Well, we're gonna have to remake those doors. Too bad we only have 6,000 plasteel. That's basically a Killbox. Alright. Not my fault. They made it. The enemies made the Killbox, not me. Doesn't count. I can't believe they just all funneled right through there. Out of all the places. Out of all the places. Cheated on? You guys have been in so many relationships. Hang on a minute. It's not even your husband. Yeah, well, they were the person I was cheating on my husband with, and now they're cheating on me with someone else. I'm real upset about it. Let's see if we can get that out of here.
Welcome back.
Let's counsel them.
Steadfast.
There you go. You don't even remember who Crocestus was. Just like real life. Oh man, there's been so many affairs and stuff in this colony. It's been a crazy one. I wonder if that's part of the extra events. Maybe. Yeah, man, I haven't had a colony this size, and I don't even know when the last time we made something crazy like this is. I had a lot of concrete in the no walls one just to have extra speed, but I don't know that our footprint was this size in it. Because we only really built on that kind of peninsula. But yeah, that one was pretty big. Yeah. It's funny, we haven't even used the peeking door method in a while because it's been breachers. Breachers. That's all we're getting attacked by lately. It's fine with me. That's like the easiest raid for us to deal with right now, but I'm actually really tempted to switch everyone over to hospital beds so we don't have to worry about babies anymore either. In addition to that, we don't really need this setup. The only thing we're using this for is conversion, but it's just at this stage our conversion percent from ritual is so low. We use it for switching people into like shooting specialists and stuff, but we can just use the crappy one for that, honestly. I'll think about removing it and just switching over to hospital beds, everyone's normal bed. Also, I'm not sure we're ever gonna need this. Like, even if we had, even if we had a drop pod right now, like the trap's gonna do so little to drop pod raid, it's probably nearly pointless. All right, let's get some of these skulls down for some more mood boost while we're running around to these engagements. Only a little bit, but might as well. Not like we have any shortage of skulls. Could also start trying to pump out masterwork guns at everyone. We definitely have the resources, so I don't think there's any reason not to do it. Yeah, let's bump this up to, we'll start with excellent. Pew pew, legendary bust. Yeah, that would be awesome. For anyone that doesn't know, as your weapons increase in quality, you actually don't start getting a damage boost until masterwork. Until then, you're getting a damage boost out of more accuracy, but you actually start getting the extra points of damage at masterwork. I get back here. Fight us. Imagine legendary on everyone. We didn't even have legendary weapons on everyone in the Noise and Waves run. Choose between a production specialist and a tortured artist, which give you more masterworks. I would rather go with a production specialist. Tortured artist now only has a 50% chance of getting the crafting inspiration after their catharsis. I had to choose only one of the two. I would go with a production specialist, but they don't get the 2 tier higher. They only get 1 tier higher. So the question about the tortured artist, for anyone that doesn't know, a tortured artist has a breakdown and they have catharsis afterwards. They have a 50% chance to get a crafting inspiration where the next thing they make is 2 tiers higher. So what you can do is you can literally torture your tortured artist in order to give them breakdowns so they get inspired creativity, and then you have them craft. Yeah, when you end up getting the production specialist that also ends up with a crafting inspiration, that's when you get your legendaries. High level crafter, that's production specialist, and with a inspiration, you have a really high chance of getting legendary. In the base game, with no production specialist and no inspiration, you can't craft a legendary. So you'll never get a legendary weapon through crafting in completely vanilla with no inspiration. It's not gonna happen. Masterworks are incredibly rare in that situation too. All right, everyone has excellent or better weapons. Let's go ahead and see if we get any joins here. Last time we only got 1 join. We already got 1 this time, so tied the last one. Let's go again. All right, we got 2 joins this time. We're gonna net any colonists out of this. Delicate, ugly 13-year-old. All right, see you, Darcy. Weird, it's wider on one side. Yeah, it's because there can't be a center point. It's the same thing with like mech turrets. So because it's an even square, so that's another interesting thing. In fact, if you, I don't have one up right now, but the mech turrets actually have a single square that you can shoot them with a sniper rifle and they can't shoot back. It's the exact range to do so, and it's because they don't have a center point. The 2x2 mech turrets, so you can use that. If you have no other way to deal with it, you can use that to your advantage. It takes a long time to kill it with a single sniper, but another one of those kind of interesting things because of the nature of the squares. Yeah. Just a single square in that huge circle that you can shoot it with a sniper with no recourse. Turrets can get cover now as well. 2x2 turrets can only get cover from the southwest for the same reason. Yeah, it's really odd. Wonder of it. So this would never happen outside of Perry. That's crazy. Crazy. That population intent. Psychopath. Right this way, sir. Karkan. I think this might be your first time in a colony. Karkan, go ahead and grab your gun. Oh. It wasn't. Yeah, we actually have to do this first. That's fine. Karkan, don't grab your gun. And we'll convert. There we go. So we'll have them pull that, and I need to start pulling up this uranium for the ship. Gonna be building the ship here soon. Might even make a big ship this time instead of our little spinner. Mega ship, save everyone. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah. I hardly ever do. Surgery failed. Yeah, it's because they weren't in the friggin' hospital bed. I don't know why they made that change. It's really annoying. For anyone that doesn't know, there was a change in 1.4 that was undocumented. Well, I can understand kind of why they made it, but basically, if the doctor isn't awake, people won't go wait in a hospital bed for surgery. And when the doctor wakes up, they'll just perform surgery on the person laying in their bed. We've reported it, but yeah, still not changed. Because I guess they made the change. There's like, oh, pawns are going and waiting on surgery and getting unhappy and starting to starve and stuff because the doctor is not available for them. Yeah, it's another one of the good things about making everyone just sleep in a hospital bed, which I'm really tempted to do. We only have a couple of couples that will be unhappy about it, but we have so much other good mood that it probably doesn't matter. So I think I might actually do that. We have the excess power. Oh my god, we have way over in power. Manhunter. I wish you could also specify to only have one thing in a shelf instead of it be 3 by default like this. Because I really hate having all of our shells in the same spot. So if a mortar hits that, we can't shoot back. Probably isn't going to come to be a problem at all, but just like it's one of those things that can happen. We have had it happen before. How to deal with off map? The best thing you can do with off map is number one thing is to get psi casting. If you get psi casting and you use far skip, you can just far skip there and take care of it. You can also sometimes take out problem causers if they are mech ones with a single person. A lot of times you'll go there and the activator is actually in a spot where your character can go in, break the back wall, destroy it, and leave. So a lot of times when I have an off map, I'll send a single relatively expendable person to check it out. And if it's one of those, I'll just have them go in the back and destroy it themselves and then run out. But other than that, yeah, either drop potting there and caravanning back or far skipping. They got lazy. That's the vat child. Yeah, some of the off-map problem causers will literally be like the EMI inside of a little building and like 2 sleeping mechs to a different side of it, and you can just break in the building with a single pawn and destroy it. It happens fairly often actually that it's like that. But if you show up there and it's something worse, then you can just leave with that person and either you'll know what's there. You can come back with more or drop pod with more or skip with more. So sometimes you'll make your pawn walk over the sleepy mechs. Yeah, they won't wake them up unless they shoot at them, damage something of theirs, or there's a beacon, a wake up beacon. Enormous monument. 43 by 30. Res serum! We have to do it! We can bring them back. We've had them frozen for years. Finally offered a res serum. 43 by 30. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Watch them wake up with friggin' wait, we have a vampire too. If they woke up with a resurrection psychosis, we just make them a vampire. All right, here we go. Let's see where we want to put this. So we can fit it right there. I'll just have to destroy that stuff temporarily. We can get rid of it after. Finally, a res serum. I wish it'd let me go ahead and place it and then remove that stuff after. So we're gonna need a lot more stone, but we can drill that up, no problem. Wow, you just threw a grenade on your friend named Bomber. Why do you guys have so many grenades? What? Excuse me, your ducks might let in the rhino. You should chill out. What am I watching? Like, what is this? Good job. Good job, pigs. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Couch and Bomber. You should have stayed on the couch. That's why you don't leave the house to do anything. Because your friend might throw a frag grenade at you. Love the pig names, too, yeah. Every time I see a little pig named Pog, I'm always tempted to kidnap him, even if he's not a good pawn. Even if he's not a good pawn. Sometimes you just gotta kidnap a little pig child, apparently. This is that music that always sounds like Stardew Valley to me. Very Stardew Valley. It's a Wednesday. I'm headed off to Pierre's shop. summer flowers are in bloom. All right, go ahead and place the blueprint. Kill a couple bugs real quick. I'm gonna need a lot more blocks. I actually don't need that many more, especially if I just mine marble. I can't use steel. Yeah. Wait, we can. I'm just gonna tear it down anyway, right? That would build really fast. You actually do steel wall, steel door, steel column, steel sarcophagus. We do steel on all of it, aside from the steelies. Yeah, I might do that. We have so much scanned steel, and it's really, we don't have to process it after pulling it out. I think I'm gonna do that actually. Good idea. We'll also have to do the sandstone, flagstone, bullcrap. Then we're gonna have to put steel back down here after, which is annoying. Whatever. Let's see what we have for this first. And I don't know if I want to do it or not. We have a long time to do it. I guess if I'm going to tear it down afterwards, we're going to get a bit of the steel back. The one thing that can't be steel is the thing pronounced steely. That's right. Having to rip up all that we just put down kind of sucks, but whatever. As for our res serum, we have to decide which one we're going to res. Our OG crafter or Justin the Cannibal? I'm not sure. Jim was one of the OGs. Crafting specialist, good pawn. And then we have this guy who's just literally a cannibal. Has high social. I mean, drastically different choices. A good pawn or a cannibal? In labor. All right. They opportune haul some gold on their way to give birth. All right. Come on, hurry up with it. There you go. If you rotate the building, it could have been a big smiley face. Yeah. It's too late for that now. Oh no, a stillborn baby. That's sad. Let's, Alright. Don't have to worry about the baby anymore. Rest here in the baby. The baby's gone. It produced 27 human meat. Adam, what? I was wondering why he was looking for a cook. Maybe he's looking for someone to make some food for the morning ceremony or something, you know? The wake as the normal person would call it. Nah, we'll just eat it. Oh god. What are we gonna tell the mother? What'd you do with my baby? You don't want to know. If you res the cannibal, they'll be stoked to hear about it. God. So bad, so bad. Now the baby is part of all of us. No, Oaththor had a whole meal, just one meal from that baby. The baby is part of Oaththor now. We're actually eating more than we're producing for the first time in a long time, but just barely. We could replant in here if we really need to. I think we need to yet. We're actually overkill on medicine though, so maybe we just plant some rice over here. Oh, we are going to need. Yeah, flagstone actually takes more than I remembered. So we're gonna need to pull up marble either way. It's unfortunate. It'll be worth the res serum, I guess. Watch Jim die again right after or something. What an annoyance to me that would be if Jim died again. Price of belief. You better not have. Oh, you jerk. High psychic drone. Minus 54 because they're hypersensitive. Man, oh man. Sad youngsters. Oh man, I made that other growth vat for no reason. The kid just died. What an inconvenience again. Jim was an OG. He was, yeah. Well, it's usually my criteria for taking new colonists early game. I'm gonna destroy the fabrication bench. Nope. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Please don't kill them. Jesus. It depends on the playthrough and what my starting colonists were, but some of the things I look for early are, if I haven't started with it, it's generally a really good crafter. But early on, you can be a little bit more particular in pawns because you're going to get more chances at join events and things because of how population intent works. So I'm more particular about them. Oftentimes, traits are more important than skills to me, especially in the early game. So looking for colonists that have, that aren't very old, that have good traits and no health issues is the big one. But it's run specific a lot too, right? So like I said, if I don't start with a crafter, like crafter is one of the first things I need to try to get, because I need someone with at least 6 crafting to get us into our kind of starter guns. All right, we got marble out of both of those. Excellent. Excellent again. Mr. Burns, excellent. Child's got to be growing up soon, right? Age 12, almost there. Almost there. I don't think they're going to hit tier 8 this time, though. So we'll do that structure while we are getting legs replaced. And then after we do the res serum, I think we'll build the ship. That's a lot of marble over there. And the flagstone, you don't get it back afterwards either. You rip up flagstone, you don't get anything back. Everyone's pretty happy that they're working in the rain and stuff. I think the only event we haven't had now is we haven't had volcanic winter. That's it. All right, almost done with that marble. That went pretty quickly. It's amazing how much marble you can pull out of the ground when you have like 7 or 8 people deep drilling for it. All right, so we got the marble part done. So let's go ahead and move this back over to steel. I don't want it near that, because if we have an infestation up there and we miss a shot and damage or destroy some of the building, we'll fail the quest. It's ridiculous, but all right, I need to get more for the steelies. Whoops. How much do they take each? 250 for the big ones, 125 for the other. We can use the sandstone. Just dig more of that up. That's 1,000 right there. Changed it. Growth moment. Oh my god, all these freaking events. Oh man, lazy slow learner. This is gonna be one of the worst spawns ever. We just decided to vat grow them and just be like, all right, let's just do whatever happens with this one. From a meta gaming standpoint, are children worth the effort? Absolutely. If you raise children, you can make a god pawn every single time. If you actually raise them, you can vat them from from 0 to 3 and from 13 to 18 if you want. But yeah, if you actually raise them, they're so good. Making superhumans, I can do the opposite. So like, look at Child here. They're already Optimus Iron-Willed. They'll get another good one, most likely. Fat growing them to 18 doesn't make sense. It does. Yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know, there are body sizes that you can't see. They are still small body from 13 to 18, which means they have bigger impact from drugs, and they have much lower HP. So they're much more likely to die in combat if they get hit with anything. So if you just vat grow them from 13 to 18, they go from small body to adult body, and then their HP is increased and their tolerance for drugs and things. If you want to completely min-max them and they're going into combat, 0 to 3 in the vat, take them out, raise them lovingly until they're 13, shove them back into the vat until they're 18. Body size is a factor in RimWorld in multiple things. The biggest thing you can see it though is if you select a drug and you go in here, as you can see, teenager is a different body size than adults, and it's HP related and drug related. On there, just in case you want to force your baby on psychite. That's right, safe interval for babies. They don't get a backstory. No, their backstory is colonist kid, which just means they were raised in the colony. They don't get anything, nothing special. Growth moment for floor childs. Yeah, they hit top end again. So unfortunately we didn't roll super great for our choices there. They are already a fast learner. We're gonna make them, I think it was gonna be possibly crafting, maybe a shooting specialist for them. We could do bloodlust, and if I'm going to end up making them a shooting specialist, there's only a few other things they can do, so I guess we'll grab intellect. Yeah, other stuff doesn't really matter, but 10-year-old bloodlusted kid. I like neurotic usually, but in this one, with how our mood falls while we're outside the walls kiting, I don't want any extra breakdowns during that, because if they break down while we're out there kiting, they're probably dead. Wait, hopefully they're not desiccated. We've had a lot of power outages. I think Jim might be desiccated and Justin might not be. Uh-oh. All right, place the steel doors. We've got a res serum, and if Jim is desiccated, we'll res Justin the cannibal instead. Or I can save the res serum in case we have a better pawn die. Justin the cannibal was literally just a social pawn that we would send out on the road. So, I don't know. Hey, our res serum. Wow, look at the beautiful structure. They're going to be really upset if we tear it down. All right, do we check and see if Jim is desiccated? I think we do. Here we go. Jim, have we had enough power outages that you've become desiccated? Open it up. He's good. He is... Wait, he is starting... Oh, man. The odds of him getting resurrection psychosis is pretty high. He's already started rotting, but he's not desiccated, so we can do it. Let's have one at... Wait. Jim's fiance is going to resurrect them. Nope, never mind. They're just gonna... Instead, they're just... What are you doing? Would you stop? Let Terry do this. Everyone had to come get some food that we keep, you know, in the morgue. Jim is back. All right, so for anyone that doesn't know, they can get resurrection psychosis, and it's hidden. It's hidden until it becomes much worse. So it is possible that Jim has resurrection psychosis. If he does, we'll turn him into a vampire. Oh my god, when Jim went to sleep, the base was just like this. Maybe this even. When he went to sleep. Who's a stranger who appeared from the fridge? Alright, Jim. Welcome back. Welcome back. Kind, trigger happy, super immune. He's basically a time traveler from his perspective, yeah. So they're gonna get mad if I tear that down, right? -10. Oh, screw it. Rip it down. Rip it down. We gotta get our stuff situated up here again. What? Put him to sleep? A mech cluster killed him. Yeah, it's just -10. It's not a big deal. Oh no, the monument's destroyed. We're just gonna have all this marble cobblestone over here for no reason. Oh, look at those guys. Mech breach. Why are they always on that friggin' side? They've come for Jim. Ah, those turrets aggroing is very nice. All right, let's get that wall done. Holy Spear, why are you upset? Cheated on? We'll be over it in 2 days. Don't worry about it. Your child's in a growth vat? You'll be over it in 10 years. Get over it. Opinion of your husband sucks? Divorce him. Oh, you guys are still engaged even after you have been dead? Wow. That's good news. Good news, Jim. Hey, Jim, I know you just woke up from literally being dead, but how about we install some bionic legs on you? Sound good? Excellent. Jim, look at that. You're up. We gotta keep an eye on you, though, Jim. Start getting resurrection psychosis, you're gonna become a vampire. I'm gonna do what now? Actually, I don't think we're gonna do any more researching. At this stage, I'm not even sure I would switch over to cataphract, even if we got 2 cataphract tech prints, so. Oh my god, he's getting married. Crazy. Excuse me, who's eating raw food? Mac Jock, you're eating baby food? Kid, go eat a meal. Wow, Jim, what an eventful life. Jim, one of the founders of the colony, loses his life in a tragic event where, from no fault of my own, miscounted that we had 1 less blow shield than we should have. Through no fault of my own, Jim sadly perished. We did everything in our power to save him. And at that time, we had no freezer. So when Jim died, we quickly rushed and froze Jim in the back of a small freezer behind some meals. And that is where he rested for 4 years, 3 years, whatever it was, until he was resurrected. He got up. As he was confused about what was going on, someone cut off his legs, shoved some new legs in there. And as soon as he could stand, he is still woozy from the drugs he immediately is ushered off to be married. So his wife, married to a zombie. His wife never forgot. They were engaged the whole time. She never lost hope. Way to go, Jim. Way to go. You guys better not have a child.